And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
At 6:43 on this Friday morning, we are tracking cooler weather outdoors. You're going to need a jacket, folks, especially for smaller kids. Take a look at this. 62 degrees to start your day in Rio Grande City as well as here in Weslaco. It is 63 in McAllen, Edinburg, Raymondville, 58 in Harlingen, and 61 to start your day in Port Isabel as well as Brownsville. So yes, a nice, fresh, cooler start to the day. Dew point values are starting to creep up a little bit, and the reason for that, well, our winds are out of the east-southeast this morning and anywhere between about 5 and 8 miles per hour. So although these winds are light, it does look like the rest of the afternoon is going to turn quite breezy and even gusty. It'll start mid-morning. You see the blue and the yellow contours really start to settle in the map by especially noon. So we're looking at 12 to 25 mile per hour wind speeds for most of the day. Even at 5 and 6 o'clock, it's all across the valley. So your wind gusts could be up near 30 miles per hour. Don't be surprised if you do get those gusts on your drive home. So if you drive a high profile vehicle, give yourself a little extra drive time. Overnight, the winds remain elevated, and it looks like even as we head into the weekend, it is going to be rather breezy. The setup across Texas, well, we do have high pressure in place, so that's why we don't really have much going on. To the north is the stationary boundary. It's not going to make it here. What we are watching is a cold front that will arrive later on this weekend. So what we're expecting ahead of this front on Saturday, or tomorrow rather, are a few clouds in the sky. By tomorrow evening, going into the overnight hours, you start to see maybe a little bit of green here on the map over southern Hidalgo and Cameron County. So we could see maybe a few sprinkles of rain into early Sunday, and then maybe another chance for an isolated shower or two again on Sunday when that front passes by. So it's going to be one of those things that your rain chances remain relatively low and near 10% Sunday night going or Saturday night going into Sunday. Your temperature trend, well, after a day today actually spent in the low 90s, that's actually the average for this time of year, 84. We're going to be up in the 90s today. We're going to be well into the 90s as we head into the weekend, which is well above average for this time of year. Normally we're right around 84. And when you take a look here, this is the next front. This is Tuesday at 11 o'clock at night, so I've sped up the future track model and zoomed it out across Texas. The front will be halfway through the state late Tuesday. It'll move through the valley on Wednesday, and that's where we could get that chance for rain. And it does look like we will have a nice little cool down behind it. It's not going to be frigid temperatures, but it does look a little bit cooler than what we're experiencing now, more like average heat for this time of year. If you're headed to the coast today, be careful if you're out there on the bay waters in a small craft. The bay will be building up to choppy bay waters with seas between about 2 to 4 feet, so just be careful while you're out there. The gusty winds, again, with us all day, all night, and then through the weekend. So we'll go from 92 today to 72 overnight, 93 and 95 as we head into the weekend. Small chance for rain on Sunday. But then on Monday, look at that, a lot less humid, but we will have a cool start in the lower 60s, so kids may need a jacket as they head out the door to the bus stop Monday morning. Tuesday, hot and breezy near 96, and then the cold front comes through. It's really not much of a cool down, but it will take us down to more average-like heat for this time of year in the mid to lower 80s. Look at Wednesday night, though. That's the coldest night in the forecast in the mid-50s. The rest of the next 7 nights looks like upper 60s and low 70s, with the exception of Sunday night in the low 60s. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.